swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's immune throat relief. With RA, your overactive immune system...
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for...
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Aozang? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Get out of my shop. Get out right now. We don't. What did you say? What did you say?
Huh? A person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
The owner of the clinic. Kill him or what? No. That's crazy, man. Oh, look at you. This is great. Look, come into my shop and you're gonna pull me out.
Ganyu, here you are.
You two.
Kill me right now.
I did not expect to meet you
Out
here.
of my shop.
Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
You got a pair on you, old man. Guess we'll be taking our business someplace else. What are you gonna do? I need a ride.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back?
Already speaking.
I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be.
It looks like you get along quite well. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then! Ganyu?
Why did you come here? Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Is a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. Trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are! Let's go!
Where did I go wrong?
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready. Next on the agenda...
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda... Access denied. No touching. All hail. No touching! ice and frost. This is long overdue. No touching. Born of ice and frost. I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti! Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
Punishment! You can't run!
Access denied. I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
What should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Ha! Adventurer! Think you
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel that my decades of hard work haven't been in vain.
Uncle Tian, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Ganyu.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yuhai Pavilion.
Liyue Harbor is so lively. So many travelers.
mind for personal sake.
Huh, Miss Ganyu. It's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuehai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
La da 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 da.
Let me see. Okay, let me see. Like, what did I draw that again? Oh, it's right here.
Where's Kobe? Kobe is with his mom.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Oh, tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Who's been watching? Damn near Joey.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
Happy birthday, Vic. Oh, Power Angels.
Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongshin.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinksa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Dang it, man.
I played this. Damien Martin. I played a few of the rabbits. I played all of these. I'm actually played the series.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
I'm sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the UI Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
I can't believe you fell for that, dude. I don't care what your announcement is, Cody.
But I really do have something in my hand, though.
No, I'm not gonna fall for it again.
Come on, look
Take
at
back
it.
the warehouse, find the invoice.
I don't care.
Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
No, so I can fall
Wait,
for it.
I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Over there.
Oh, Paimon sees him too. It's one of the Fatui.
Wow, what is that? Can't propose. Well, he's a doll. He can't propose. He's a doll. He can't do that.
What do you think I just went through my mouth?
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
What are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
2? No, he has 4. Get it right. Well, how many pimples does he have on his face? I don't know. 10? Nope, 11. You forgot about the ugly one on the back of his head. That is a really big, gross pimple. Yes, gross. Okay, then why does Cody always know I got it? He doesn't bathe every day. How many times a week does he bathe? 3 times a week. No, he bathes 1 time a week. God, I forgot. What you guys Cody,
you can't run.
That's man. Just look at my best. It's on the J just like well, look at my best clothes on my shirt. It stands for
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
It's time for a flash-free chill to the bone.
Cody, you are so dumb. Wrong starts with an R. That's why it makes the
No touching!
Judgment!
Lights out. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Well, you just have to, stand next to me and just support me.
I have have to be at the wedding? I didn't know that. I didn't want to go to your wedding.
Well, you have to be at my wedding.
Well, when is it?
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna be busy.
Junior, what are you gonna do tomorrow?
My grandfather's gonna die.
How do you know?
Because he's on life support and we're pulling the plug tomorrow.
But I didn't tell you when the wedding's happening.
What time's the wedding tomorrow? Noon is when we're pulling the plug. Look on the door.
Born of ice and frost.
It's my house.
Hello.
Frozen.
Oh, well, I'm your fiancé, so he died. I think it's next of kin, so you can talk to me.
Let the show begin. Hike?
You can't run!
It's time for a flash break. Chill to the bone.
Go, Barbara, go! Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance.
You're not going anywhere. Chill to the bone.
No. Ken just wants to play the pit.
Frozen is dead.
Oh, you want a piece too? Well, what a coincidence. The day before my wedding to the man of my dreams, all of these scammers show up and now they all want it.
Go, Barbara, go! Yeah!
Maybe this is just fate's dark design.
You're not going anywhere. Chill to the bone.
Next on the agenda.
No, I thought I was with a real man who likes men, not stupid, thinking girls who have ass wounds in their pants. I'm gonna go eat a whole can of Vienna sausages and think about how Ken used to taste.
So good, but what's gonna happen with Kim now?
Well, Kin owes all of these women thousands of dollars in bad child support.
I'm gonna go check on Cody.
I miss Ken. Why would he do that to me?
Are you okay, Cody?
Yeah, I'm great. I don't even miss Ken at all. No, I have a new boyfriend now.
Wait, you already have a new boyfriend?
Yeah, this is Joe, and hey, check this out. His mouth moves, Junior. Ken's mouth couldn't move. The possibilities are endless. He can do things Ken couldn't even dream of doing.
That's really cool. But are you sure you don't want to give Ken a second chance?
No, I'm done with Ken. I don't need him.
Why?
Well, because he cheated on me and he has 3 kids now.
Well, maybe he did cheat on you. Maybe he had the kids before he met you.
Junior, those kids were babies. I met Ken 7 years ago. Those kids weren't 7 years old. That means he cheated on me.
Well, maybe he just made me like Joe that much.
Oh, come on. Did I not show you the mouth thing? I mean, hey, check this out. Hey, Joe, would you ever cheat on me? No, Cody, I'd never cheat on you. And if I did... Yeah, every time I come over here,
Let's dance.
Time for retribution!
You're not going anywhere.
Let the show begin. Yeah.
scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
You come up here and say your ABCs in front of the class. Yes, you! I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
You're gonna fight the bully. I'm gonna fight him, the dummy. He's not even gonna show up, Junior. Right? I think he's gonna show up. No, he's not. All right, class. Class is over. Everyone gotta get ready for the fight.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
No, it's not. It's probably the pizza man or something. No. Hello? Hey, Junior, we're here for the fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I wanna see blood. I brought flavin' and a pack. Well, I'm not sure there's gonna be a fight tonight. There's gonna be a fight. Yeah, there better be a fight, because I already bought tickets. What, tickets? Yeah, they're selling tickets. Okay, just come wait in the living room, I guess. Chevy B, there's a crowd at the door waiting for the fight tonight. It's gonna be disappointing, because there's not gonna be a fight tonight. The kid's not gonna show up. Well, what if the kid does show up? It's me, it's me. You don't want any action. I've got that action. It's me. You don't want to see what he did. What about Tim? It's not him. He doesn't even know where we live. Let me go see. God, please don't let it be him. Hello? Hey, I'm here for the fight. Oh, well, are you sure you still want to fight? Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna break his face. Oh, well, there's already a crowd here waiting for the fight. Oh, good, good. I want people to see what I do to him, which is me break his face. Okay, so you're that mad still? Oh, yeah. Okay, come inside. Chevy B?
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churls. Let's show them what we got. the show begin.
Time for retribution!
You can't run!
This.
Let the show begin. All hail. Let's dance. An invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Literally no one lost.
Oh, Chef, if you don't cry because you're a wimp. Julia, be straight with me. How many people saw it? Saw what? You get punched by a third grader? Yes! The whole world? Millions? It's all the news. You want to see? No, I don't want to see it.
Second Life! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to Weixin.
Come on, Chef. Look, you can fight him again.
No, I can't fight him again. You saw how he fights. He's obviously a professional fighter.
No, he sucker punched you. It was only one punch. He hit you when you weren't looking.
You're right, Junior. He did sucker punch me. I wasn't looking. Cause I don't call slipping. Yeah, go to the left and then the right.
So all you have to do is hit him back and win, and then people will think he's a wussy wimp baby.
You're thinking today. Oh, yeah, I gotta catch him slipping. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, class. We all saw the fight yesterday, and Buri won, so there's no need to talk about it.
I might not know my ABCs, but the only letter I need to know is that W, because I won.
How'd that feel? Payback! Who's the champ? Who's the champ?
Sir, you're under arrest for knocking out a third grader?
Oh, yeah, I did. And I'd do it again, too.
Yep, and that's exactly why we're gonna put you in a nice padded room. Come on.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Isn't it Weixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
The lie? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Gongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more. Would you care to elaborate? I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat! Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
There's a 5-star pizza for everyone in your family to love. It's not delivered, it's DiGiorno.
Get Macy's lowest prices this season now. Like 40% off exceptional $1,769. Plus, get 65% off specials like Macy's and bedding. And Macy's Star Rewards members can earn on their purchases.
Hello, this is Vanilla. Vanilla Ice. Ice, ice, baby. I'm busy. Stop. Elaborate and listen. All right, I'm listening. We're on a mission to get everyone to turn the cold wash into tide. Tide gets better in cold than the bargain brand in hot. Saves you $100 a year on your energy bill. Lots of problem, yo, I'll solve it. Where's your money? Where's your money? No money. Do it. Where's your money?
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the UHI Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the UHI Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the UHI Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? I'm still hungry.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look! Look who's back!
Check out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work on you?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
No, you can't eat these eggs. These are non-edible eggs. They're only to paint for Easter. Oh, well, if they're eggs, then they would crack when I throw them, right? No. See, Daddy, it didn't crack. Trust me, what you're smoking if you think I'm gonna believe these are real eggs. Well, baby, tell them they're eggs.
Mario, I will not lie to Jeffy.
Thanks, Mommy. You're a real one. You get the R-word pass.
Aw, thanks, Jeffy.
What? Oh, they're better than eggs. No, Daddy, I want real eggs. There are no real eggs. There's an egg shortage. Daddy, if you don't give me some real eggs, I'm gonna start screaming again. All right, Jeffy. I got you some real eggs.
Mario, I can't believe you actually found eggs. Where did you find them?
This section at Target. Dad, these eggs are so perfect. You're the best daddy ever. Really? Are you ready to paint the eggs? No, Daddy. I don't think these eggs need paint because they're already perfect. Best daddy ever. Best daddy ever. Best daddy ever. Best daddy ever. Oh, man. That's how I hope they react to these baseballs. All right, Jeffy. I got you some real eggs.
Oh, Mario, come on. Baseballs? You didn't even try.
Yeah, Daddy, this is stupid. You really thought I was going to believe that baseballs were eggs? You're the worst daddy ever. Worst daddy ever. Worst daddy ever.
Fine.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. That's how I hope they react to these eggs need paint because they're already perfect. Best daddy ever. Best daddy ever. Best daddy ever. Best daddy ever. Oh, man. That's how I hope they react to these baseballs. All right, Jeffy. I got you some real eggs.
Oh, Mario, come on. Baseballs? You didn't even try.
Yeah, Daddy, this is stupid. You really thought I was going to believe that baseballs were eggs? You're the worst daddy ever. Worst daddy ever. Worst daddy ever. Worst daddy ever. Try.
Mario, go back to the store. Don't come back till you find some real eggs.
There are no real eggs.
Well, go find some anyway. Come on.
Worst daddy ever. Oh, my God. I can't wait for this omelet competition. I know I'm going to win. Hey, Chef Pee, do you happen to have any spare eggs? Where'd you get these eggs at? Oh, I got these a month ago. Oh, my God. Please, Chef Pee, you're going to save my life. Is there any way I can bargain on these eggs? No, I'm using these eggs for an omelet competition today. An omelet competition? Yeah, but there's an egg shortage. I know. I'm the only one with eggs in this world. It's practically cheating. Is there any way to bargain just one? No, I need every single one to get the biggest omelet possible. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do just to order 1 or 2 eggs, please? Just think of something.
I love that.
How about a date with your wife? A date with my wife? Yep, and I gotta get a kiss. Why my wife? I've been into bars lately. I always wanted to go Real deal is the real deal. I'm George Laurie, and we here at Gaia.
Mario, did you get the eggs?
No, but I know someone who has eggs.
Oh, who?
Chef PP.
Chef Pee-Pee, he's nice. He'll share.
Yeah, but he wants me to share something back.
What?
He wants to go on a date with you.
Ew, Chef Pee-Pee?
Yeah, to get the eggs, he wants to go on a date with you.
Oh, no way, Mario. Absolutely not.
You don't think Chef Pee-Pee's hot?
No, Mario, I'm married to you.
What if I give you a one-day hold out?
I would not choose Chef Pee-Pee.
Who would you choose?
Mario, you have to get the eggs.
No, who would you choose?
Mario, come on. Easter's almost here. You have to hurry.
I want to know who you would choose if you could choose only one person.
Oh, my gosh. Mario, we need eggs right now for Jippy. He's crying. He's so upset. Look at him.
Well, where am I going to find eggs at? Cracking news! Get it? Like eggs cracking? Anyway, today is the first ever annual biggest omelet competition. And if you're the winner, you get a chicken dinner and this big basket full of colorful eggs that's already been pinned. Oh, Daddy, those eggs! I want those eggs! Don't give me those eggs! I don't want any other eggs in the planet! I want those eggs right there! Go enter this competition and win it and give me those eggs!
Yeah, Mario, go get those eggs for Jippy.
How am I going to win the competition if I don't have any eggs to make any omelets?
Mario, hear me out.
What?
You call a chicken and you get eggs from the chicken so that you can win the omelet contest.
Call a chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going to call a chicken at?
I don't know. Just go outside and call one.
Oh man, what does a chicken sound like?
Oh, that's what you think a chicken sounds like. Well, this is what I think you sound like.
Okay, listen. I really just need a favor from you. That's very nice. Okay, look. I was wondering if we could borrow some eggs.
Oh, you need some eggs from me. Well, what do I get out of it?
Well, what do you want? I mean, if you come inside, we can talk about it.
All right.
Mario, did you find a chicken?
I think so.
Well. What do we have here? Yellow or a heart? Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Mario, did you get the eggs?
I don't know. I have to ask him what he wants us to do for him. All right, so what can we do for you for some eggs?
I want to go on a date.
Listen, she didn't go on a date with Chef Pee-Pee, so there's no way she's gonna go on a date.
I'll do it.
He's a chicken.
Yeah, but he's so cute and he's cocky too.
Yeah, she's so fine it makes me want to choke myself. Yeah, you get it? I know you get it. This baldy here gets it.
Yeah, I get it. Listen. Just go on a quick date with him so they can get the eggs, okay?
So where you want to go?
How about Chick-fil-A?
Hey, that's strike one.
KFC?
No, strike two. I'm thinking more of like a burger joint or something, you know, like eat more cows.
Don't think any more chicken stuff. Go on the date with these eggs, okay?
Okay, Mario.
All right.
What's taking their date so long?
Mario.
Did you know?
She answered the age-old question. What came first, the chicken or your wife?
But did you get the eggs?
Yeah, they're right here.
Judgment! Lights out.
Let the show begin. Hype.
Wait a minute.
What?
I could.
Considering you're the only contestant and there's no other egg questions, we're only have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute.
What?
I cooked it all, and it's really big.
It is a really big. No choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute.
What?
I cooked it all, and it's really big.
It is a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win.
I have an omelet here in front of me, cooked by Chef Pee-Pee. Well, considering you're the only contestant and there's no other egg questions, we're only have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute. I cooked it all, and it's really big.
It's a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win. So you might figure, right?
What?
I cooked it all, and it's really big.
It's a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win. So you might figure, right? The eggs came from my wife.
You telling me your wife threw the eggs? This came out of her purse and I'm not touching She got the eggs. She went on a date with a chicken. Wait, she went on a date with a chicken and not me?
Oh, hey, what is going on here?
Listen, I'm ready to win this competition. No, Mom. She got the eggs. She went on a date with a chicken. Wait, she went on a date with a chicken and not me?
Oh, hey, what is going on here?
Listen. I'm ready to win this competition. No, mine. Way better. I'm an actual chef. Well, mine's bigger. Look at it. Mine's the king. I took chicken.
Okay. Hold on.
Judgment! So, let the show begin. All hail! Come on, we can do it. This is long overdue. Let's dance.
Time for retribution!
Alright, boys, I'm headed to the grocery store. Do you need anything?
Yeah, Mommy, can you give me some more crayons? No, Jeff. You don't need any more crayons. You have 120 right there. But Daddy, these crayons are expired. How are they expired? Because they don't taste good. They're not taste good. They're crayons. But Daddy, if we're not supposed to eat them, then why is this one called macaroni and cheese? It tastes nothing like macaroni and cheese. It's not supposed to taste like macaroni and cheese, Jimmy. That's the color of macaroni and cheese. The name of the color. It's not candy. Well, okay, if it's not candy, Daddy, then why is this one called cotton candy? It literally has candy in the name. Because it's the color of cotton candy. It's the name of the color. You're not supposed to eat crayons. They're not good for you. Okay, well, if they're not good for you, then why is this one called Granny Smith apple? It tastes more like Granny Smith's butt. Because it's a crayon, Jeffy. Granny Smith apples are green, and that's the color green. Alright, well then let me go out on a limb here and say that this one right here, called Wild Strawberry, doesn't taste anything like strawberry. It's not gonna taste like strawberry. They're crayons. You're not supposed to eat them, Jeffy. Alright, well then you're just gonna sit here and let me eat expired crayons? They're not expired. You're not supposed to eat them, Jeffy. Mommy, do something about them.
Jeffy, I will buy you some crayons at the store.
Thank you, Mommy. And Daddy, I got a middle finger. I want to be showing it. Hey, Daddy, when's Mommy gonna be back with my crayons? I'm starting to get hungry. Jeffy, you're not gonna eat the crayons. Man, she is taking a long time. Let me call her and see where she's at. All right, Jeffy, it's ringing. F yeah, Daddy.
Hey, baby.
Hey, are you on your way home yet? Jeffy, stop it.
Yeah, I'm on the way to the car right now.
What's going on? Baby? Why are you screaming? What's happening?
For the test?
Hello? Hey there, you call the cops? Get off the
Judgment!
Screaming! Tell me about it. Why am I always screaming at me? Yeah. Right in my ear. No. She started screaming at me, and then she dropped the phone and disappeared. Why do I put this drop the phone and disappear?
No touching!
She's gonna yell at me all day like this.
For Rex Lapis!
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. Well, then how are we gonna find her? I don't know. Keep track, trouble,
Now you're home, safe and sound, baby.
Mario!
Baby, are you okay?
Yes, he saved me.
Who's this guy?
Mario, this is my ex-boyfriend, Super Big D.
Nice to meet you, little man.
Super Big D.
Yeah, I started dating him after Super D.
Come on, baby. Let's not talk about trash. You know I'm bigger than him.
Why are you called Super Big D?
Look, I don't even know myself. She started calling me that one day after I got out of the shower. She's like, hey, Super Big D. I'm like, no, my name's Bryce.
Why are you missing a leg?
Mario, that's rude.
Don't worry, baby, I'll tell her. You see this girl right here? I gave her every inch of me, and I would give an arm and a leg for her. And I literally gave a leg. She was tied to a railroad track, and I tried to save her, but right before I left, a train ripped it off. So now I'm missing a leg.
It's okay, Mario. He has 2 more.
Yeah, yeah, I do. They used to call me Tripod in high school.
Well, what happened tonight?
Mario, I was leaving the grocery store, headed to the car when someone grabbed me and threw me in the trunk of their car. Luckily, Super Big D came and saved me.
Yeah, I came all right. I came as fast as I could. Like I wasn't thinking about me. It was all like my buddy focused on her. I can't
Judgment!
Verdict
Mario, where are you? Mario, stop it! That was so long ago!
His name is Super Big D. What's next? Super Massive Huge Long D?
I'm married to you, average day. I'm Mario.
Jeffy, what are you doing? I'm looking for a new crayon to eat. Stop eating your crayon. What? Stop breaking your crayon. Stop breaking. Stop it. I'm thankful there's 120 of me here to obey your own. Stop it. When you're ready to eat them or break them. All right, here we
Oh no, I'm not leaving the house again today. I'm traumatized.
Let's dance.
Mario, I think he's choking on the crayon!
Light
I want someone to help me save my son! He's choking on a crayon!
What a nuisance.
Wait, Super Tiny D? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Super D, look, nobody cares. I came here because she was screaming, and when she screams like that, she screams for some Super Big D.
Well, I want something to my son!
You can't run.
Let the show begin. I'll protect us.
Whatever, look, how about we let her choose? You want some Super Tiny D in your life, or you want some Super Big D?
I want someone to save my son!
Oh, I got 2 legs. You want to fight? Look, we can take this in the hallway and get fun. How about that? Oh, that sounds good. Let's do it. Superhero fight. All right, let's fight. Winner gets the girl. Let's shake on it. Cheap shot. Watch out. That's not fair. Look, and no weapons. We can't use weapons. And no knives either. Yeah, okay, you're right. We have to use our fists and our sexy bodies.
plane.
I don't know, Mario, but look at Chippy. He's not moving.
Okay, let's go, Dr. Toad. That will really help him. Hey, somebody call a doctor? Yes, Doctor. My friend jumped on a crayon. What flavor? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What flavor crayon? Hurry up, this is an emergency.
Judgment.
I don't know what flavor. What color? What flavor? Hurry up. It might have been macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. That is a delicious crayon, but only when it's fresh. Okay, like a crayon. You need 120 crayon? Oh, you need a villain with this many crayons. Are you gonna say my son or not? Well, I need milk and milk boy. That's my meat. And also says with green up on top. You know what? You're not gonna cheat on your wife. You're gonna say my son.
You can't run! You can't run! Shiver!
Chippy, you're okay. Thank God you're okay. Did you learn about not being crayon? Yeah, Daddy. But you can better baby good food. Thank you. Real macaroni and cheese. Why'd your voice get higher?
Stop! 5 million combat power. Coming. Next one. 2 million combat power. Boss.
I wonder when I'll be as tall.
So, guys, what do you want to do today? Dude, I just got this new yellow ball. Shut up. No, you didn't, Joseph. Dude, I'm telling the truth. I just got it. I have to lie to you, dude. Yeah, you don't have to lie. You got some cool thing. Get it. Bro, it's right here. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah.
The dollar store. How much did it cost?
Yeah.
You got it from the dollar store. Actually, Cody, I got it for free. I get it for free. I got that 5-finger discount. But we only have 4 fingers. Well, 4-finger discount. That's so cool. We should go play right outside. Oh, let's do it, dude. Well, I actually heard it's supposed to rain tonight. No, it's not. I have to tell you, I heard that on the news. You heard it on the news? Yeah. What about the rain ruin our game? Well, let's go find the cat.
Judgment!
So dark. I think we won't be able to see who we're throwing the ball to.
I'll protect him. Let the show begin.
You don't want to play catch because it's dark and we won't know who we're throwing the ball to. But I wouldn't be able to see you either. Okay. How about this? We'll play catch inside with the lights on. Is that fine? Yeah, actually, that'd be a lot better. But what if I want to turn the lights off? Well, it would still be better than being outside. If we turn the lights off, who wouldn't you be able to see? Pretty dark. You know what? Say it. Say it. No. Say it. What? How about we just check the weather, see what's raining, okay? Okay. If it's not raining, then you'll cancel. But no.
Breaking news, okay? There's a crazy lunatic on the loose named Cody. He's a killer who eats fingers and eyeballs. He has had over 20 victims so far. If you've seen him, please call 911 immediately.
What? Did you see the news? Yeah, the guy's crazy. Joseph, it's him. Dude, that has to be him. It looks just like him. That's him. Bro, we're sitting next to a murderer. I don't know. What if he kills us? Oh, man, I hope he doesn't kill me. What are you guys saying over there? Nothing. No. Can you believe our friend Cody was a lunatic this whole time? I know. Yeah. And you see the way he was at the rest of the officers? Yeah, dude. If I would have did that, that would have been a whole bad thing. Yeah. No, dude. This game's going No, it's okay. We goofed.
Yeah, it's all today. We made a mistake.
What do you mean you goofed?
Well, he's not really the crazy lunatic. He just kind of looks like him.
Oh, so I made a mistake. Junior, I'm gonna kill you.
What was that?
Sorry, wrong choice of words. Junior, I'm upset with you. Oh, but he looks like the crazy lunatic, though. Yeah, I know, kinda. But the crazy lunatic has sharp teeth and no hair. I mean, they're both ugly as sin, so that's not a crime. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Cody. You mixed up. You just look just like him. Whatever, Junior.
But you call us if you see the real crazy lunatic. Let's go.
Who was at the door, dude? It was just Cody. Oh, no. He brainwashed Junior. I gotta do something about this. Hello? 911? That crazy lunatic is back at the house!
Yes, it's him. I know it's him.
Sorry, Cody, for getting you arrested.
It's fine, Junior. Just don't let it happen again. Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Joseph, what'd you do?
Dude, Cody was sitting right next to you. Didn't see him?
Joseph, it's not really him. And Cody's not the crazy lunatic. They just look exactly the same.
Oh, how silly.
Hold on, I'll answer it. Hello?
We goofed again.
Yeah, we made another mistake.
Junior, why do you keep calling the cops on me?
I didn't call the cops on you this time. Joseph did. He doesn't know you're not the crazy lunatic.
Well, tell him that.
Yeah, and make sure you don't call us again unless you really know it's him.
Yeah, please, because I'm getting hurt.
Come on, Cody. Look, we'll go tell Joseph you're not the crazy lunatic. All right, Joseph. Cody's back.
911, that crazy lunatic's in my house again.
No, Joseph, hang on. Cody is not the lunatic.
Wait, are you sure, dude?
Cody, tell him.
I'm not a lunatic, Joseph. It's me, Cody. No, put the phone down.
911?
Joseph, stop calling the police.
Yeah, Joseph, you're gonna keep calling the cops. You should just go home.
Fine, I don't want to get murdered anyway.
All right, Cody. Let's go ask Chevy to make us something to eat so we can just forget about this whole you getting arrested thing.
Don't we have a job to do?
Hey, Chevy, can you make me and Cody something to eat?
Yeah, sure. What do you want? Oh my God, it's Cody, the crazy lunatic from the news.
Hey, Cody, what do you want to eat?
No, I don't know. French fries or cheese sticks.
You want cheese sticks or French fries?
Oh, okay, I can fix that. Of course he will want that. Cheese sticks and French fries. Because he's a lunatic. It reminds him of fingers. He wants to eat fingers. Sure, I can make that for you. How about you go over there and sit at the table while I call the cops? I mean, fix your food.
I need to go.
I gotta stall. Alright, the food will be out in a minute, guys. Just stay right here. Especially you, Cody. Don't move.
No, he always acts like that.
Hello, 911? Yes, that crazy lunatic Cody, he's here at my house. Yes, I'm sure it's him. He's in the kitchen. Please hurry. Alright, guys, here's the food. Bon appetit. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
What? Jeffy, stop jumping on the couch.
I can't.
Why? Call a chicken.
Some eggs from me.
No, she. Wait a minute.
What? Chef Pee-Pee.
Did I win?
Well, considering you're the only contestant because there's no other eggs left in the world, I have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet.
He doesn't know how to cook an omelet, so I started a competition so people could cook it for me competition. I have an omelet here in front of me that was cooked by Chef Pee-Pee.
Did I win?
Well, considering you're the only contestant because there's no other eggs left in the world, I have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet, and it's really big.
It is a really big omelet.
Yes.
To declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet, and it's really big.
It is a really big. No choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet, and it's really big.
It is a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win. So mine's bigger, right?
How did you get eggs? You're not a chef.
The egg came from my wife.
Oh, you're telling me your wife can lay eggs? This came out of a person? I'm not touching that.
No, she got the eggs. She went on a date with a chicken. Wait, she went on a date with a chicken and not me?
Oh, hey, what is going on here?
Listen. What omelet one? I'm ready to win this competition. No, my omelet's way better. I'm an actual chef. Well, mine's bigger. Look at it. Mine's still cute. I took chicken.
Okay. Hold on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. That one wins.
My mother told me to pick the very best one. N-U-R.
Go. That one. Hey, what is going on? Your wife can... I started a competition so people could cook it for me competition. I have an omelet here in front of me that was cooked by Chef Pee-Pee.
Did I win?
Well, considering you're the only contestant because there's no other eggs left in the world, I have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just the... Wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet, and it's really big.
It is a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win. So mine's bigger, right? Wait, how did you get eggs? You're not a chef. The eggs came from my wife.
Oh, you telling me your wife can lay eggs? This came out of a person? I'm not touching that.
No, she got the eggs. She went on a date with a chicken. Wait, she went on a date with a chicken and not me?
Oh, hey, what is going on here?
Listen. What omelet one? I'm ready to win this competition. No, my omelet's way better. I'm an actual chef. Well, mine's bigger. Look at it. Mine's still cute. I took chicken.
Okay. Hold on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. That one wins.
My mother told me to pick the very best one. N-U-R. That was not mine. It's gonna be this one.
No, it's gotta be this one. Sorry.
Yes! Where's the eggs at?
Yeah, they're over there. Go.
He's not a chef!
Let me just say, this is where you get the true epic look.
Don't we have a job?
Yay! Colorful eggs! Are you happy, Jeffy?
Yeah, Daddy, I'm so happy. Thanks for giving me these colorful eggs. It's the best Easter ever.
And Mommy looks like she's going Super Saiyan. Did you get it? All right, Jeffy. Well, have fun with the colorful eggs.
All right, thanks, Daddy.
I love knowing we're willing to do anything for Jeffy.
Yeah, anything.
Whoa, you telling me you there are eggs left in the world? I have no choice but to declare you the winner.
Not just the... Wait a minute.
What?
I cooked an omelet, and it's really big.
It is a really big omelet.
Yeah, so I think mine should win. So mine's bigger, right? Wait, how did you get eggs? You're not a chef. The eggs came from my wife.
Oh, you telling me your wife can lay eggs? This came out of a person? I'm not touching that.
No, she got the eggs. She went on a date with a chicken. Wait, she went on a date with a chicken and not me?
Oh, hey, what is going on here?
Listen. What omelet one? I'm ready to win this competition. No, my omelet's way better. I'm an actual chef. Well, mine's bigger. Look at it. Mine's still cute. I took chicken.
Okay. Hold on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. That one wins.
My mother told me to pick the very best one. N-U-R. No, it's not mine. It's gonna be this one.
No, it's gotta be this one. Sorry.
Yes! Where's the eggs at?
Yeah, they're over there. Go.
He's not a chef!
Yay! Colorful eggs!
Are you happy, Jeffy?
Yeah, Daddy, I'm so happy. Thanks for giving me these colorful eggs. It's the best Easter ever.
And Mommy looks like she's going Super Saiyan. Did you get it? All right, Jeffy. Well, have fun with the colorful eggs.
All right, thanks, Daddy.
I love knowing we're willing to do anything for Jeffy.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You'll get the chance to make history. You can choose from over 9 different commanders to lead your army in warpath.
Okay, I'll grab it. It's a Wiggly Jr.
Put him in the cup, put him in the cup. Cody, did you just drop the fish down the...
Yeah.
You killed him! You killed him!
No, he's not dead. Look, he's in there. Look, we can get him out. He's still alive. You go sit up there. We don't need someone screaming right now. All right, Cody, we have to call a plumber.
Junior, I'm gonna throw up.
Look, don't throw him over there. Don't throw him in the sink. We're coming, Fishy. Gotta call a plumber.
Hey there, somebody call a plumber?
Yes, Mr. Plumber.
Please, Mr. Plumber was my father. You can just call me Plumber.
Okay, Plumber.
All right, so what's the problem?
Well, we were cleaning out my fish's bowl, and we accidentally dropped them down the sink.
Oh, that's no good. But don't worry, all drains lead to the ocean. Finding Nemo taught us that one. But that's actually the garbage disposal. Yeah, a whole bunch of more bad fins.
Well, can you get my fish out?
I should be able to. Let me just take a look, see if I can see them. Oh man, they're down there. I can't see anything. You mind if I turn on a few more lights?
Yeah, you can.
All right, this should help. Let me just flip this on.
What's wrong?
It's just...
What's wrong?
Well, you know, you ever done one of those, like, 3,000-piece jigsaw puzzles?
Yeah.
Etsy fishy.
He's dead?
Yeah, I guess.
Let me see.
No, you really don't want to see that.
Wait, he's dead?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get expelled from school now.
Well, I didn't know that. Maybe you told me that. I'd be more careful.
Well, what am I gonna do?
I think the best thing to do would be to... What is that? Hold on, I think I hear my phone ringing.
What? I don't hear anything.
Yeah, no, that's definitely my phone.
Other one.
Genius! I have some in my pantry.
What?
Right here.
Junior, that's a goldfish cracker.
What? Don't call me that.
Call you what?
You said, that's a goldfish cracker.
No, I said it's a goldfish cracker because that's what it is.
Just don't call me that word.
What would you call it?
I would call it the snack that smiles back. Goldfish. Okay, so that's not gonna work?
No, Junior, you're gonna have to do better than that store.
Okay. All right, Cody. I got a new goldfish.
Junior, this fish is huge.
It's the only one the pet store had.
But the last one was so tiny. How are you gonna explain to the teacher that it grew twice its size?
Well, maybe it's the Grinch.
What?
Because, you know, the Grinch's heart grew twice.
Junior, this fish didn't steal the last can of Who Hash.
Well, look. At least it's a fish, and I'm not gonna get expelled over your stupid, shaky, slippery hands. Aren't you used to grabbing, like, weird, wiggly things?
Yeah?
So then why'd you drop the fish?
I don't know. It was just all slippery and slimy.
School, and the teacher's gonna believe it. We'll just say that we fed him a lot of food, and... I don't know, this is stupid. Look, we're gonna work it out. Oh, man, guys, I'm so nervous. I don't want to get expelled.
Dude, you're not going to get expelled. You left with a fish and you came back with a fish. That's all that matters.
But this fish is twice as big as the last one.
Oh, sorry, Kraus, I'm late. It's raining cats and dogs outside, so if you some food. Anyway, let's get started for today. Where's Penelope?
Sick.
Oh, okay. All right, Junior, I'm gonna come check out Crab Cake and make sure he's still alive. Oh, hero, Crab Cake. Oh, you're a huge Crab Cake. Junior, what have you been feeding Crab Cake? Actual crab cakes?
Yeah, just crab cakes. He eats a cheeseburger, he eats steaks. See, he's on the seafood diet. If he sees it, he eats it. Kind of like Cody's mom. She eats everything that's in front of her.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Crass, but we no longer have a Crass pet because I'm gonna turn him into some sushi.
How did you get out? Cody!
Yeah.
Take her back to the closet.
What's that?
Oh, that was Penelope. You know, she stayed home sick from school today, and she came to the school to see what the homework was. She really loves doing homework. So Cody went to go show her what the homework was.
Oh, okay.
So, does that mean I'm not expelled?
You brought me dinner for tonight. You get an A+.
Yeah!
Whatever I catch here, it actually comes and delivers to the house.
I don't need to like go anywhere and get it. Like it comes to me just from playing.
I have to try this one. This is actually fine. You know how you think you won't catch it? But I actually got it.
I'm finna go.